Hello fellow YouTubers, it's been a while since I put up a video of my guns. There's been some changes to my arsenal over the last 12 months, so I thought it was time for an update. So, here's the first new addition. It's my Beretta 391 semi-automatic 12 gauge shotgun. It's a better shot. I changed it from the Yildiz over and under because I just felt that the Yildiz wasn't a very good fit for me after I had shot it quite a bit. Since getting this shotgun, I've found that my hit rate with it is a lot higher than with the Yildiz. Just going to go along it. A nice stock, very comfortable to shoot. What's a good part is there's shims here, and this can be adjusted to make the gun fit better. You can add cast, take away cast, raise or drop the comb, and the action is very good. Feeds very well. The only cartridges that I've had problems with were 24 gram 7.5 clay cartridges, which were a bit light once the gun started to heat up a bit. And then forend is nice. It's got a 4-shot capacity, but because of the law in Ireland, it's plugged to 3-shot. It's a 28-inch sporter barrel as well then. So that's that. There's not much more I can say about the shotgun except I like it a lot. My next new addition is this CZ 455 thumb hole in 17 HMR. It's the new model CZ built to replace the 452s and 453s. It's carrying a Hawk Sidewinder 30 6.5 to 20 tactical scope. It's mil dot reticle with mil dots, but it's got a half mil ties in between each mil dot. It's MOA adjustable turrets, which is a bit confusing with the mil dot reticle, but I only use the mil dots for holding wind. I always dial for range. It's a 20-inch barrel, heavy barrel, and then the moderator I've got on the front of it is an ATEC CMM4 rimfire moderator, which is very good, very light, half the weight of a SAC moderator, and you can see here it's in sections, so it can be taken apart for cleaning. One thing is maybe you've noticed with this is that the bolt can be locked down when it's open. It only has one locking lug, right? The bolt is nice and smooth. I use Tetragun gun grease, but for extra safety, if you want, you can lock that down, and like that. The thumb hole I find very comfortable. The trigger, the factory trigger when I got it, was very heavy and had a lot of creep, so I bought a Yodave trigger kit which I installed myself, and that has reduced the creep to almost nothing. And the trigger, I don't know the weight of it, but it's nice and light, nice and crisp trigger. The scope might seem very high over the barrel, but the problem is it needs to be for clearance for the bolt. If you push it up there, you can see there's very little clearance between the zoom adjustment on the scope and the bolt itself, or the bolt handle I mean. So that's that. It's a good rifle. It shoots just under an inch at 100 yards pretty much all day long. What I plan on doing is getting Fergal White of Ireland Custom Rifles to recrown it, redo the crown, because the crown it's not great coming from the factory, and I would imagine like that redoing the crown could maybe bring this down to about a half inch. Now, and finally, I bring you to my pride and joy. Believe it or not, this was once my Tikka 223 super varmint. Since then, you've probably seen in one of my other videos that I was explaining what I did, but we'll go through it again. The stock, first thing I did was I changed the stock to a PSE Composites lightweight. It's a combination of fiberglass and carbon fiber, and it took about, I'd say about 750 grams off the overall weight of the rifle. Now I found that the cheek weld, would say on that stock, is high enough, but I was used to the adjustable cheek piece on the super varmint, so I installed a Karsten cheek piece razor, which really makes it very comfortable to shoot. The action is the same, it's the original action, very, very smooth. Even actually I put some Tetragon gun grease on it and it's just effortless. And the trigger is the same. And with the magazine, I had to get a 308 magazine because it's now a 243, and the 308 and 243 carry the same magazine. Same mounts, same scope, the Night Force NXS, which I love. Very, very good scope. I'd recommend anyone that was thinking about buying one to just go ahead and get one, because they are the dog's bollocks. Same Harris bipod. Oh yeah, I also added, an AccuShot monopod, which is very, very good for long range shooting. Gives you very good stability at the back end, and when you're shooting standing and freehand, that actually catches against your chest and just gives you an extra little bit of support. And now for the important part, the barrel. I changed the barrel to a Bartlein 1 in 10 twist 25-inch light varmint fluted barrel. It's unbelievably accurate. Anything I've put through it is well under half an inch at 100 yards. The 2 rounds that it likes the most are Hornady's Superformance 58 grain VMAX, which are motoring out of this at 3,900 feet per second, which is unbelievably fast for a 243 round. It's literally a laser beam out to 300 yards. I set this 1 inch high at 100 yards, which puts it exactly dead on for 240. And then it's maximum height of 1.4 inches at 150 yards, and at 300 yards is only dropping 2.7 inches. Same moderator is on it. It's a ASC Ultra North Star mod. I just put some camo tape on it, and this is a serious setup now. I've shot 1.5-inch groups at 350 yards using the other round it likes is Hornady Superformance 95 grain SSTs, which are a little bit punchy. They're maybe just kind of touching high pressures, but I haven't had any stiff extractions or flattened primers or anything like that. But they're definitely a little bit hot, because they're coming out there at about 3,250, which is actually above the quoted velocity of 3,175, I think, or 3,185 or something like that. But overall, I'm absolutely delighted with this rifle. All work on this rifle has been done by Fergal White of Ireland Custom Rifle, and I would, if anybody in Ireland is thinking of getting work done on the rifle, I would advise them to go to him. Check out his website. He's done some excellent work. He does everything, hunting rifles to target rifles. If you just wanted to get a thread job done on your barrel, he'll do it. Glass bedding, everything. His work is top class. I couldn't recommend him highly enough. So that's basically my update to my arsenal, as I like to call it, and that's me over now. Goodbye.